Alright, so Dr. Disrespect crashed out on some of his old streamer friends after they basically cut ties with him and just stayed away from him. Here we got feedback saying Dr. Disrespect crashes out on Nickmercs, Dr. Lupo, and others who criticized him after it was revealed that he was permanently banned due to inappropriate messages with a minor. Okay, so the video we got here is 4 minutes long. Now, I've actually went to the stream itself where Dr. Disrespect is crashing out, and the actual segment is like 20 minutes long, so we'll be watching that here and then cutting to the better parts. But yeah, we have this 4 minute, I guess, like compilation, but the crash out, this spanned over like 15-20 minutes or something like that. It was much longer than this and talk about more stuff. But this post here went viral, already almost pushing 500,000 views here. And Jake Loki also posted about the situation, kind of detailing it a bit more here by saying Dr. Disrespect calls Nickmercs a fucking pussy, calls out Dr. Lupo for stealing his intros and transitions, and says he'd accept a private apology from Tim the Tabman and Z Laner, all because they spoke up about him messaging a minor. What a downfall. And then we got a 2-minute clip here. But like I said, the segment spans over like 15-20 minutes or around that time. But if you just want to get into the summarization of it from bullet point to bullet point, Hunter over here kind of helped us out there in a bit by, well, posting the 4-minute video here. And the bullet points here says, and he's even adding the people that Doc talked about too. But with Hunter here saying Dr. Disrespect rants on stream saying, we got the bullet points that Doc said that Nickmercs is a phony and a pussy, that Dr. Lupo has always copied him and is a rat, and that's how you get knocked the fuck out, and that we didn't admit nothing. And actually, on a more positive note here, that Tim the Taman and Z-Laner are good people, and he would accept their apology privately, and that Dixerto is a dick-sucking website for Kaisenat, and he calls Hunter here a hardcore liberal. LMAO. Okay, but now enough with that talk. This is the stream where it happened. It's on the one that happened on February 24th, 2025, and it's titled Live Dr. Disrespect Warzone 10 wins in a row rampage, and it happens around the 5-minute mark where he starts talking about him. So right here we're at 4:34.
Outside of the, we still got a little bit of a sniffle.
So right now he's like showing everything, just talking to his chat.
Jackson Greenway, why is everyone acting like nothing happened? Cry tears and a pray.
And this is where it begins.
God, I'm so depressed. These poor people are depressed, huh? Anybody that like talks about anybody else so like passionately and with so much thought about someone else, I think they're the biggest pussies. I really do.
Damn, bro's going after me? No, I'm kidding. Hey man, I talk about situations, alright, that other people are involved in, but I'm not the one in other people's DMs, man. But I think bro's just talking about people that are talking about him. But don't categorize everyone about everything. Doesn't make sense. But then yeah, to add on to that point that he was making, I think he's just like specifically talking about these people here. He brings up,
I think Nickmercs is the biggest fucking pussy in the world. Lupo, obviously, he's a big ass, he's a fake. Let's go ahead and say it. Didn't talk about it before, but I'm in the mood now to talk about it. I think these fucking people are the phoniest people in the industry, man. I won't talk about it anymore, but I just had to say that. I did, and I...
Oh, he says, well, right here, he says that he won't talk about it more, but he does go on for like I was saying, like another 20 minutes or so.
Biggest fucking phonies. I can call out all these people. I don't want to, though, man. I'm just in like a bad mood, but at the same time, it's just like, I have to say the obvious. Like, who does that? You know what I mean, champs? These people have met, like those two people met Mrs. Assassin and Baby Assassin, Little Assassin, right? They met him multiple times. So for Nick to go on some fucking low-budget podcast and talk about us the way he did, like, who does that?
So I don't know, like, what podcast he's talking about. Maybe it's one that happened, like, a long time ago, but now bro's just bringing it up now.
You fucking phony pussy. And then Lupo's screaming at the top of his lungs. He's got 400 viewers now. No one gives a... Like, he's always copied us. Transitions, intros, all that stuff. He's always has. Like, I just gotta go and... I'm just gonna release some stuff off my mind just because I'm in the... Just because I got so many technical fucking issues and audio issues and everything's always... There's always fucking technical issues happening on the stream, huh? We get it, Doc. Calm down. All right. You sure? I was about to just go off. I was really about to go off on these fucking idiots.
He does kind of go off later on.
Disrespecting me. Disrespecting my Mrs. Assassin, Little Assassin. Come on, man. That's how you get knocked the fuck out.
I wonder if he... No, well, I mean, well, first off, if he was unbanned on Twitch, he wouldn't be saying any of this. But, like, I wonder how that would go with Twitch if he says something like that. Not but that's wild, bro. Like, bro's talking about the knuckle sandwich.
This Nickmercs dude, I don't even know what happened to him. I don't know if he's still around. He thinks he's like tough guy putting his who can I knock out in a fight list together. Like, first off, who does that shit, man? Second off, this guy wouldn't even fucking come close. No way.
Misfits Boxing, get on this motherfucker. Get on it right now.
The type of mentality to go on and talk about someone like that, like, you just gotta be, you're lost. You don't do that, especially when you don't know shit. No one does.
Well, tell us, dude. Because that's always going to be the argument. It's like, tell us, okay, the DMs weren't that bad. It was also, show us, man, like, show us stuff to defend yourself. But it's just wrong. Like, I mean, I guess it's understandable because legality, and then, yeah, it's just legality stuff, pretty much. And then, well, he knows more than us, but I don't know, dude. Like, there's always going to be this whole thing from all of our POVs, like, well, just show us, dude. Like, show us you're innocent. Like, why wouldn't you show us anything? I think he'll eventually will show us on just like if things come to it where he feels like he needs to. I think he'll show us. But I mean, right now, you can't really defend the doc here when we can't see the full context of anything. Like, of course, we can't understand the whole picture because we don't have the whole picture because you won't show it to us. But that's their business, man. But that's why the general public thinks this way.
Fucking rat. That's what he is. Lupo, fake, phony rat. Can't relate to these people. Who else, Doc? I mean, there's a lot of people that I don't care about. I don't care about. The issue that I have with those two is that they met Mrs. Assassin multiple times. They met Baby Assassin, Little Assassin. They met my family, right? They know what I'm about. They got sucked in by an over-exaggerated fucking narrative that was blown up by all these little anime, desperate for attention, zero life experience people on the internet, these trolls, and it was blown out and exaggerated. And then you got people going, but you admitted it. What the fuck do we admit?
Well, that one X post where like there was that one edit there about a minor getting mentioned up in there. But I think that's what they're maybe referring to. Some
jokes and bannering? That's what we said. Wake up. We didn't admit nothing. Tim and Z Laner, like, they're good people. They're good people. They responded in a way where it's like, hey, from what we've heard, it's like, okay, right? Again, give me a call, shoot me a DM, whatever. Let's talk about it. Explain it in a couple minutes. Boom, that's it. But they never did that. So for those that are asking, like, you should play with Z or Timmy, the only way is they'd have to apologize. Not publicly. I don't care about a pub. They just come up and say, hey, made a mistake. Boom. Let's get back into it. Then I'm good.
But it's just like, we gotta see the full truth, man.
Right? I'm good.
All defense pieces is not necessarily any of our business, but in a reputation situation like this, where you're trying to be in the most clear, where you gotta have like a good reputation, as much as evidence as you can show us will be very helpful instead of just going for word piece versus another word piece. But yeah, with Dr. Disrespect, the interesting thing about him is that, yeah, he is mostly like a solo guy, so not necessarily, but I mean, I still don't, like, you don't want this bad reputation on your head.
All these fucking other people, they need each other. They need the streamer award shows. They need a network. They need Twitch. They need to do this. We need to do a hot tub stream together. We need to fucking make sure we collab. We need to make sure we have fucking social media accounts online that amp up certain things. Like, holy shit, Dexerto, it's like a dick-sucking website for Kai Cenat and
And XCC, dude, still to this day, and they've been doing this since like the early 2020s, 2019 and such. The Xerox just posts like anything that XCC says. So same thing with XCC there. But with Kaizenat, I don't think they really post that much Kaizenat. I know they still post a bunch of XCC. But yeah, dude, I mean, they're just trying to get the clicks.
I'm in one of the phoniest, fakest industries you can imagine. And what's beautiful is that when I'm not in a Lamborghini on the way to the arena, or doing.
Bro says the fakest industries, and he talks about well, I don't know if he has a Lamborghini in real life, but he's talking about like the animated vehicles that he hops on in his streams. It's just kind of like a little funny thing to bring up, like right immediately after calling the whole industry fake.
Doing hot shot 360s to win games on.
Not a shot at him. I just think that it's like funny that was mentioned there. Right after what he has said.
People coming up to the two times, hey, two time, what's up, man? Congratulations on the Rumble. Congratulations on the YouTube monetization. Right? It ain't
PDF, pedophile, anime picture, he, him, she, her. Look at this guy. He's still around. He's still relevant.
It ain't like that.
Go to TwitchCon and well, let's see what happens there. No, but yeah, of course, you hear this all the time with like even like controversial content creators that the only hate they see is like online, and they very, 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 very rarely get like any hate IRL. It's usually just supporters.
Now that I've got some things off my chest, I feel much better. That's all I really wanted to say. Marty is McFly. Thank you for the $10 donation. Doc, you got more views and more ZZZ of the nosebleeds in the arena than that midget Nick and Dr. Lupo have combined. Well, because you could see right through the phoniness. I'm done talking about it, though, champs. That's all I wanted to say.
All right, he says that, but, you know, we still got like about 8 more minutes, and he does continue. Even though he says he's done there, he does still continue, as you'll see in a bit.
Doc, talk your shit. Let's fucking go. Here's the thing. It was one of those things. I just started talking about it. It's not a big deal. Boom. I've already like mentally. Here's the difference though. Like I'm already moved on.
If he did move on, he would have moved on now and not say anything more. But as you see here, he speaks on it some more.
This is a special trait the 2-time. Like I've already moved on. But what you know what's gonna happen? Xerato's gonna write their little article. Fuck, dude. What the fuck?
That's true.
Jake Lucky.
Got the tab here.
Man, did you get it? And what's his partner's name? Who's
and then Jake Lucky, we saw the post about it, and then the Hunter who did the bullet points. He brings him up here.
Hardcore liberal, dude.
Calls him a hardcore liberal.
They're all kind of hardcore, but like, what's his?
Oh God, what the fuck did he say, dude? He's just stirring the pot again. Is it true? Is it his numbers are down? Is it because? Well, maybe. Is it because he's not getting any sponsorships, or is there no game campaigns? Does any of his friends play with him anymore? His numbers are down. It's just.
Dog is
They're
funny
so
whenever he does
fucking
those, like,
depressing.
nerd voices.
And I love to make fun of them. Donations go a long ways. Gifted subs go a long way. But the Rumble Premium for the 2-time, oh, trust me.
Hey, you want to play Frisbee?
Yep, and that's basically where he ends there. So right now the timestamp is 26:54. So he does go on for like about 20 minutes because he started the crash out like at 5 minutes. But yeah, about 20 minutes he goes on for it. And he has like this little animation intro thing here. And after he finishes, I don't know if he goes on to speak about it more. I mean, we got like a whole 8-hour stream here, but I don't know. I don't think he really does talk about it more. Well, I mean, for the rest of it, it's just like pretty much all gaming. But yeah, man, that was the crash out there on this stream here. Now, as he kind of predicted there, Dick Zero did make a post about it here, putting into quotation marks here. Nickmercs is the biggest fucking pussy in the world. Lupo, obviously, he's a fake. Dr. Disrespect called out the 2 streamers, labeling them as rats for how they treated him amid his controversy. So, Dick Zero post here. The 2 times got it right there. And then, as we saw, Jake Lucky and the Hunter guy did speak on it too. And a big reply here that kind of went viral, so almost pushing 500,000 views here on X, over 2,000 likes, was from Agent Alberto Lee Ravioli, saying, wait, isn't this the guy who literally admitted to messaging inappropriate comments to a minor as a 40-year-old married father? Just checking. And here, once again, we have the Hunter post, where someone quote replied to it and said, what a shame. A great content creator with the biggest downfall of all time. You had inappropriate conversations with an underage girl. Mad because nobody was defending you? Nobody will defend you ever for that. Be thankful you somehow have people who still watch your pathetic ass. Post got over 500,000 views, pushing 3,000 likes. Oh man, the reply here, as if cheating on his wife wasn't enough, dude's collecting bad accolades like Pokemon at this point, lol. Why is it relevant that Nick met Doc's wife? Doc cheated on his own wife a few years back in a whole other scandal, lol. Man, they're just not chilling on the dog, dude. But yeah, man, that was the Dr. Disrespect crash out. I mean, there was like a bunch of other posts just like roasting him, continuing to roast the 2 times. But yeah, man, I mean, like I said, dude, like technically all of us, we don't know the full context. We're only going off of official statements from sources that are knowledgeable on the situation, from like the articles and stuff, versus the narrative that Doc is pushing, where Doc is of course going to paint himself in a better light. But at the end of the day, everybody's just going to ask like, all right, bro, if you're innocent or whatever, show us the full context of it and things that will defend you. But he just won't. And whether that's because of legality or stuff, I mean, that's what's gonna hold him back in terms of like this whole reputation thing. And I feel like on the day that he eventually like gets tired of it and decides to just reveal the whole thing, or whether like an NDA or something ends, I don't know if there's an NDA involved, but where he's able to talk about it after legally. I don't know if he's allowed to talk about it now legally, but where he decides to choose to, a bunch of less people are going to care, and there's still going to be a bunch of people out there that have Doc in a negative limelight type of reputation. But yeah, otherwise, this is just a narrative that the public is going with, just going against the Doc. Alright, we're back again, the following stream. Nickmercs actually responded to what Dr. Disrespect has said, so here we got an 8-minute clip of where Nickmercs responds to Dr. Disrespect, calling him fake and phony. He's calling everybody fake and phony, right? Am I slow, or is this guy not getting in front of a camera every day of his life in a fucking costume? So just see the... So well, I don't know, dude. I seen that there was like a 1 minute clip, but I haven't watched it. Because that was the one that was getting posted a lot. But this one's 8 minutes, so let's see if Nickmercs over here just crashes out on the dock here.
I heard the news. I did. I heard the fucking news, man. I really did. I couldn't believe it. My first thought that hit my head was this motherfucker didn't take his pills. Like, instantly. I was like, yo, is this guy off the fucking the wagon?
He hasn't even mentioned the name.
Then I had my next thought, you know? And I'm like, I mean, I haven't spoken about this in months. Maybe like a half a year. Gary, what was
that podcast was like, I saw someone else say that it was like in August or something. But yeah, it was like several, now in February, or February's about to end. Now we're heading into March. Yeah, several months ago, back. So I don't know why Dr. Disrespect was like going crazy now over that clip from several, like over a handful of months ago now, basically, around that time.
Last time that we, Chad, when was the last time that we spoke about this? I mean, I don't even remember. This is history. August, maybe.
August.
Fucking September. It's about to be March. It's been like 6 months, 7 months. You know?
August 8th.
That was my next thought. But this motherfucking podcast came out 6 months ago. And it was after this guy left. This guy put out a tweet saying he did what they're saying he did in his own words. And then he left.
I think his name is like banned in chat because I haven't seen anyone be able to say Dr. Disrespect, Dr. Dis. It's just like Doc and other ways of writing it out.
Forget, you know, when the whole internet was after this guy, when we hadn't heard from him, I was the only one that was like, whoa. Let's wait to just hear everything. Let's see what's going on, right? Like,
and it was like the dog basically admitted. Nick said, "All right, screw you. Can't defend that."
You can't just have somebody say that this person did this, and then we don't even hear anything. We don't even see anything. So I got fucking hung up on the cross. I did. They crucified me.
Bro got attacked.
Now, granted, at that point in my career, I was damned if I do. I was damned if I don't. You know, but I got spit on. I'm the only motherfucker that was like, wait, hold on. The only one. This guy comes out with a tweet that he edits like 19 times that says that inappropriate text to a minor. I mean, what? Clearly, I don't want to be associated with a guy that can do these types of things consistently. We already know the dude cheated on his wife. Then he's talking about, this guy met my wife. I mean, motherfucker, you cheated on her. I met her? That's the highlight here?
Damn,
yeah, I shook her hand at the Super Bowl halftime for 7 minutes. Yeah, I fucking met her. She was a nice lady. I feel bad for her, man. You know, I hope they figure it out.
Dude, the
I
seriously, I
hope they figure it out. I hope it's great for them, man.
That's a long handshake.
I know it must be hard, this whole thing for them. I hope they figure it out. But I didn't go up there talking shit about his wife and his kid. I just made a little point that I think was important. How you doing this with a wife and kid? That's all I said. And I think it's a pretty fair fucking question. Because everybody thinks this guy is up on some fucking hilltop like we all pray to him or something. What are we doing? He's calling everybody fake. In this clip that I seen. Fake and phony, fake and phony. Fake and fucking phony. Fake. Nickmercs, fake and phony. That's what he keeps saying. Fake and phony. Right? Am I slow? Or does this guy not get in front of a camera every day of his life in a fucking costume?
Dude, yeah, Dr. Disrespect, he goes on with a wig and glasses, right? And then he has like a PC, like probably like right next to him. And then he has like all these graphics and stuff running, like all these advanced graphics and stuff that he has for his streams. Like, and then he has the light in the back and probably like some lights around. I wonder like how fucking hot it gets in that room. That bro must have the AC probably even when it's like cold as fuck outside. Bro probably has like the AC running in that room, dude, because that's gotta be hot as fuck, especially with that wig, man. For Dr. Disrespect.
Are we fucking serious right now? No, I'm dead ass with you right now. You gonna see me outside? You gonna see this? I'm gonna wear the same fucking kit right here, bro. This motherfucker wears a goddamn wig. Are you fucking kidding me? I just don't get it. We're all fake and phony because we cut ties with you after you did some fucking crazy shit. Put all your boys in a tough spot. You want to get real about it? Get fucking real about it. You put everybody around you in a tough ass spot because you're a dog. Because you're a dog, bro. And I've known plenty of dogs, man. But when you go below that 18-year-old bullshit, you a different kind of dog now. Now you're a weirdo. And you can't fucking, you have no self-awareness. You can't reflect. You can't hold yourself accountable. You can't be a man. Being a man is about holding yourself accountable with things you do. It's a really important part about growing up and being a fucking man. You're a father. You're a husband. Look, you fucked up. You got to own it. You got to be a fucking man. You fucked up. You don't get to go around and blame everybody else for the shit that you did. That's not what you do. We have not talked about this on stream in 7, 8 months. And every week,
the internet really hasn't talked about it. And Doc just decided to crash out. Now everybody's, of course, calling him out, rightfully so.
I'm getting like clips. Yo, Nick, this guy's talking about you again. He's talking about Tim again. Talking Lupo. Talking about Z-Laner. You know?
Who's
right?
Z-Laner? I'm not familiar with him.
This guy's got something to say. And look, and then my ninth thought, and this was like towards the end of my thought process, was like, yo, I know he feels the type of way. He feels angry. Because the reality is that, you know, all of us, we don't really know every little detail of what the fuck happened. We don't know the whispers. We don't know how it all went down.
But we could know, but Bro just doesn't, like, reveal it. I mean, we're not, I think I already said this when I was covering talking about the crash out. Like, okay, we're not owed to know the entire details, but like if you want us to like not necessarily be on your side, but like not diss you on what's being said and everything by other parties that are also supposedly like aware of the situation and they see the whispers too, and they're saying that you were saying these things. There's really no other way to take your sides besides showing the whole context, and then we'll be like, oh, okay, Doc is kind of more innocent on his out, but no, we can't judge what we can't see. We're just going off of what people are saying, what more parties are saying took place, as opposed to one party that's just basically the only one defending himself, Doc. And unless we get like other context, there's only like one way of that we could think, because we're not getting like the full context, if there is any at all.
We just know what he told us, okay? And we know what they're saying. And what we did was we just connected the dots, right? Okay, I think that's a pretty fair assessment
100%
of how things went. But we don't know everything, all right? So with that being said, like, he's the only one that does. My last thought was that I get that he feels bad about it all, okay? And I hope that he works it out. I hope he gets to a point where he feels better about things. I don't go to bed every night like, yo, I hope Doc steps on a Lego. Or like, yo, I hope this motherfucker rots in it. I don't do that. I'm going to bed off a gummy watching Harry Potter. I spent fucking 8 hours at the beach. Like, I'm not thinking about him. Okay? I'm not.
Same here.